Okay, kung ang hanap mo ay isang 7-seater best-selling MPV, in which this is a gasoline engine, madali lang siya i-maintain, an upper trimmer variant. So, ito yung kukunin nyo, Xpander Cross. Tapos, naka-finish siya isang graphite gray na finish. It's quite rare to have seen this one kasi madalas na pinipili ng tao ay yung this orange na it kind of looks like a familiar orange na tulad sa Triton Athlete, pero ibang shade lang ng orange yung nakikita natin doon. So, sisimulan ko na to dito sa driver side window. But before that, ito, really love the touches here. Ito ay naka-finish with the side mirror housings are finished with the chrome accents. Same goes with the driver handles natin. And obviously, pati yung passenger, all of which included within the vehicle. Right. Okay. Keep in mind, ang Mitsubishi Quezon Avenue ay dinisconnecta nila yung battery ng Xpander Cross. Kaya ito yung medyo ayaw ko lang dito kasi hindi ko lang ma-showcase sa inyo kung paano gumagana yung infotainment system, paano nagana yung instrument cluster, and so on and so forth. Kaya ayun, please bear with us na lang. Mag-e-edit na lang ako, lalagyan na lang ako ng mga pictures kung ano yung itsura ng instrument cluster at syempre nung infotainment system. So let's bear with this one. So this steering wheel is much different comparing dun sa mga lower variants ng Xpander. This is the steering wheel na galing sa lumang Montero tapos inadapt na dito sa Xpander Cross. Kasi yung steering wheel ng Xpander na GLS is a 3-spoke one. This one is a 4-spoke one. So yan. Makikita ko lang dito is all of the audio controls on the left, tapos onto the right is the yung cruise control, which is finished in the piano black na material, in which para sa akin hindi ba kung medyo ma-OOC ka dito, may iiwan ka ng bakat ng fingerprints. And each and every single way to operate the infotainment system is touchscreen. So kapag sabihin natin wala tong rotary knobs na hindi tulad dun sa Triton na ginawa ko ng video earlier, touchscreen or touch sensitive. Unfortunately kasi hindi ko masasample ngayon kasi most likely naka-disconnect yung battery. Yung ultimong accessories hindi ko ma-demonstrate. So yan, ito naman yung yung climate control system. Ito yung sa fan speed, tapos ito yung sa temperature. Then this is a 4-speed automatic transmission. This is still running on an old tech. What nga naman, bakit mo nga naman papalitan kung hindi naman nasisira to? Kasi this one, itong X-Force is just like an Xpander but a 5-seater and a CVT transmission. Same engine lang naman ito. 1.5 gasoline engine, 1.5 gasoline engine. Next is yung electronic parking brake. Tapos yung dashboard design natin, what I can say is okay naman na siya, pleasing to the eyes naman. Hindi naman siya para sa specifically sa matanda or para sa bata. Ayun, kasi may silver accents tayo dito. Then also the silver accents goes here. Tapos mga piano black na veneers natin. Piano black trims. Sorry. And it all goes away over onto that vent right over there. And so it's really functional for any ages. Now, going dito sa may sa driver's panel natin, meron tayong a bit of a carbon fiber finish right over here. Automatic up and down na side windows, driver side obviously. Tapos dinilit na ng Mitsubishi yung central locking na dito mo siya i-activate since may switch na siya dito. And hindi na siya gumagana since disconnected nga yung battery. Really nice within this white stitching goes on within the driver side panel. Then papunta siya sa dashboard. Tapos tutuloy lang siya hanggang dito sa right passenger sidings. And tapos I almost forgot, may mga chargers tayo dito. Wait lang. Ayan. Yan, mga chargers dyan. Tapos 12-volt outlet. Yan. Tapos ito yung para sa instrument cluster. Unfortunately, everything is digital, but yeah, I can't demo it right now. Manual dimming view mirror. Okay. And lights. Some of the lights. Okay. Traction control button. Nandito lang siya. Obviously, hinide lang dito. Baka pindutin nyo di share ko kayo sa so tubig. So huwag naman sana. And everything's completely manual adjusting. Yan. Tapos obviously this is leather wrapped seats. Yan. Very comfortable to sit that. And syempre premium na rin siya since expander cross na to eh. Tapos yung grab handles natin, just like I said, this is a chrome finish. Tapos upo naman tayo dito sa likod. Okay, in order for us to adjust, meron ditong handle na adjust yung incline natin. And I'm really now comfortable. Tapos I am greeted with the 4 louver design ng air conditioning right over here. And just to keep in mind, ito lang yung air conditioning vents natin kasi dito wala na. How about i-implement natin yung design ng Mitsubishi Montero, maglagay tayo ng single air vent dito at maglagay rin tayo ng single air vent rin dito. Maybe soon. But yeah, since this is a MPV design, they might stick on to this since wala naman nagre-reklamo. Very premium looking knob right over here. Yan. Kasi yan, mga leather seats right over here, very comfortable. Parang na ako nasa sofa actually. Then, meron rin tayong mga storage cubbies natin dito. Storage, ano na tawag dito? Pockets. So, yan. Tapos syempre, isa-sample ko yung yung seating sa likod. But before that, yan, may mga may mga drink holder dito. Tapos mga storage natin. Pwede nyo paglagyan na kahit anong gamit. And I say kahit ano talaga. Okay. So, yan, tumble it. Yan, tumble mo na siya. In order for us to gain access dun sa rear seats. Yan. Then, pasensya na po, medyo madilim lang. Ito yung seatbelt nga pala sa sa center second row seat. Meron akong inaangat eh. Headrest. Yan. Tapos, in order for you to adjust this one, and hilayan mo lang to, then chuk, sasandal na siya. Sasandal na siya. Yan. How about baba natin to? Baba natin. Yon. Okay. I'm quite comfortable in here. Ano masasabi ko sa sa aking position ng mga knees natin dito? Sige, natin. Yan. For me, it is on to the okay side kasi it is almost as a 90 degree as it should be kasi parang pag ganun na yung seating ko eh. So, hindi na nagiging constrained dito sa aking tiyan, in which pag sabihin natin galing ka sa isang lakad tapos busog na busog ka, yun, hindi na magiging issue yun for me. But yeah, I have to say, kung ako papapiliin kung ano yung mas komportable doon sa Montero or sa Expander, I have to say sa Expander, just short of a margin na mas komportable siya sakyan yung third row seat. Okay. Dito naman is mga convenience natin dito. May cup holders, bit of a storage dito. Really nice na they've never forgotten na meron talagang uupo talaga dito. Tapos yan, may mga 12 volt outlet. Yan. Di ko alam kung ano yung ilalagay mo dito. Ano to, ashtray? But ewan ko ba, ganito kababaw lang din yung storage eh. So yan, mga cup holders. Yan. Natin buksan yung yung rear tailgate. Kung mabubuksan ko, parang hindi eh. Yan o. That's the main problem kung hindi mo siya mabubuksan kasi naka-disconnect yung battery. Battery operated siya. Never mind. But needless to say, ayan, moving on na lang tayo sa wheels and tires. Wheels and tires is actually finished. Una na napansin ko na agad, this is weird. Okay, so ngayon ko lang di ba sinabi kong electronic parking brake to? But this one is a drum brake finished at the rear. 5 lug nut spec. Tapos ang wheel, ang tire size natin is 205 by 55, 17 inch. Yan. Ganyan siya. Ito yung design niya. Tapos may graphite gray onto this one. Tapos silver accents right over here. Okay. Tapos ang tire brand natin is Bridgestone. Onto the front, wet black. Tingnan mo naman, maganda yung ginawa ng showroom dito. 5 lug nut spec, front disc brakes, and same rin naman din yung sukat ng ng tires natin dito sa harap. Nice. Tapos, papansin ko rin na meron tayong mga flares dito since Mitsubishi would assume their consumers na ilalagay ito sa forest, tapos yan, titilamsik yung mga mga pebbles dito. Yan. Para hindi lang matamaan itong pintura. Dito siya tatama. Good. Excellent. Tapos, mabubuksan ba natin? Ay, sige. Since, ayan, may access na ako dun sa engine hood. Buksan muna natin yung fuel door natin. Right. Okay. Ito yung fuel door. Yan. Unleaded fuel only. It says right there. And there's the fuel cap. Yan. Ito yung ilang liters ng na expander cross. May access na tayo. Binuksan ko na yung engine hood eh. Tapos takip na takip eh. Yan. Alternator na dito. Para lang syempre baka kasi kung ilulusong nyo to din sa baha. Tinas lang nila. Engine supports natin. Tapos sa mga ABS module yan. Ito, mag-iingat lang sila dito kasi mahal yan. Pagka magpapa-engine detail ka lang. Yan, lahat ng lahat nito takip. Yung airbox, tapos fuse box, yun, nandun lang siya lahat. Tama ba? Oo, tama. Ito yung airbox. Tapos ito yung
Hindi, ito.
Ito, no? Ano to? What's this? Snorkel?
Pasokan din ng hangin.
Pasokan din ng hangin eh. May butas ba dito? Tumama ka pa eh, no? Dito. Dyan. Yan. So, syempre naka-secure naman itong mga shoes and nuts, obviously.
Nakakatakot yung pa-engine detail yan.
Yung nga, sir. Ingat-ingat na lang sila sa mga sensors nito. Yun yung nagmamahal dito. Ayan. Yan. Kita nyo yan. Yung saksakan na yan. Ingatan na lang yan. Siyempre, priority lang natin yung alternator. Babalutan natin ng plastic yan. Pero ito, mga ganito, mahalaga lang to. Napakahalaga. So, yung maliit lang yung mga dipstick natin. Okay. Good to see that. Tapos, yung washer natin, yan, nakalagay lang siya dito. Ano to? Ay, sa coolant. Ano nakakatakot lang dito, sir? Baka mamaya, ito yung pagkama ng washer. At may logo pa yan. May
Kala mo,
ayaw ko magsabi ng mga pangingot.
Kala mo may tubig pa yung coolant.
Akala ko ito coolant eh, diba? Kadalasan kulay blue to eh. So, plastic na rin yan. Tapos may mga sensor na yun. Plastic lang eh. Yan. Okay. Tapos nandoon yung charcoal canister. Ayun charcoal canister ang tawag dyan.
Para sa inyo.
Yung charcoal canister, kung di ako nagkakamali, yan yung pag meron yan, kapag sabihin natin, hindi siya amoy gasolina. So, may uling yan. Uling yan. Kaya sabihin natin, magpapa-full tank ka hanggang labi. Yan, ito hihigop to. Hihigop yan. Fuel line na to eh. Yung mga yan, fuel line na yan. Yung nagkakamali Yan. So ito yung natin eh, 4A91 engine code natin, 4A91. Okay, nice. Lahat ng Mitsubishi lahat ng Mitsubishi ganito talaga, no? Primer, tapos iba yung kulay ng graphite sa taas. Pati rin yung Mirage, baka mamaya tignan nyo yung Mirage papunta ditong primer, then ito na yung kulay ng kotse. Okay, naibaba ko na yung engine hood. Obviously the hood is really light. Tapos tingnan natin yung design ng natin, front grills natin. Front grills on here is really blacked out, shielded blacked out talaga siya. Ayan yung headlights natin, daytime running lights ito. Tapos nagiging turn signal to eh. Then these are the headlights. Yan. Huwag kayo malito kasi dati pinagkaman lang ko itong headlights eh. But really genius. Parang they made it seamless design for this one. Yan. Kasi yun yung bulb. Projector bulbs. Fog lights right over beneath here. Yan. Tapos silver accents dito sa front bumper natin. Front center bumper. Nice. Tapos they mixed it with the black trims. Tapos yung chrome. Yan. They never forget about the chrome kasi kapag pinaitim mo to, na-overblock siya. Yan. Ano yung nangyayari? Yan. But with a mix of black trims tapos chrome, it really looks good talaga. Ito yung sa taas. Yan. Para may vehicle version naman kayo, ano yung itsura na. May can put any storage at the top. Yan. The chrome also goes here. Yan. All the way over there. So, A-pillar natin. Yan. Tapos, same goes with the flarings. Pupunta siya dito. Yan, pupunta rin siya dito onto the rear bumper. Then, these are the tail lights. Yan. Really laser looking tail lights. Expander cross. Yan. Expander cross. The emblem. Same goes as the format from the front bumper. Dito rin naman sa gitna. Yan, right over there. Silver accents. And we have a rear spoiler right over here. Right over there. Tapos may third brake light right over there. Yan. Ganon. Ganon siya. But yeah, I think that would sum up kung ano yung kailangan na nyo malaman sa Expander Cross. Thank you very much, and I would like to say thank you very much rin kay Miss Dessa na binigyan ako ng authorization na para makapag-vlog na rin ako dito. Okay, see you on to the next one, guys. Cheers, bye.